Victoria get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders. And it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
Tonali, Xavi Alonso and Kusanov, Saliba, Xavi Alonso, Mateus, first quarter of an hour gone, and this is Inzaghi, Raul. That has been clubbed away. Victoria are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Dida clears it away. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Tries to play it through, and he's picked out the run. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Victoria present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This to make it 1-0. And he's buried it! 1-0! Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Corinthians have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Mateus. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's really well cleared. And this is Mohamed Salah. Filippo Inzaghi. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well measured. And he was quick to react. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Ernest. Mateus. Vittoria finding their passes.
Vittoria certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Now it's Inzaghi. Tonali knocks it into space.
There will be 1
And
minute
it's Insigne.
at a time.
Insigne. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
And now, to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday.
That gets things going for the second half.
Vittoria really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Great ball, and he's in here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Ernest. Rummenigge. And Mateus. Vittoria, still this single goal behind. Tonali. Now it's Yamal. He is through here. Yamal! Oh, he's been... this time, surely! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Inzaghi at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Corinthians are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Corinthians looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Raul powering forward here. And here's Inzaghi. Lovely, now then. Ernest.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Raul. Filippo Inzaghi. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably.
Vittoria, a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Can he get it through? And he's in on goal! And the flag has... and the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
2 added minutes has been
Corinthians
indicated.
find a and he shoots!
Look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Mohamed Salah! It's hit the crossbar. And they've got rid. The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Victoria suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
Looking for a runner, and he's intervened well there. Now it's Mohamed Salah. It's a searching pass. Well read, nice interception. Searching pass he's played there. And now they can clear their lines. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And this is Batistuta. Casillas getting this one clear. Milan have reclaimed it. And here's Van Nistelrooy. And it's Albert Ferrer. He's having a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Victoria yet to have an attempt on goal. Estupinian. That's a shade optimistic. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Mohamed Salah, and he shoots! And he thumps it clear. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they've got rid. Neymar wins the duel this time. Rummenigge. And it's Salah. It's run loose here. Neymar. Messi. Batistuta. Oh, a delicate chip through.
Batistuta really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, super ball. Shoots! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Victoria have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Mateus with the cross. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Victoria can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Azar conjures time and space where few can. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Great vision. Tonali gets into a good position. That's going to go a long way.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one. Rummenigge! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there. Victoria are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And the finish! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's quick to get it clear again. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's a key interception. Vitinha. Vittoria couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Batistuta. Casillas breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vittoria leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Quality ball.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now there's a fine ball. He's had a shot! And that's off target.
Milan certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vitinha. Oh, cracking ball. Might be dangerous. It's Salah! And again the keeper stands strong.
Substitution.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Vittoria can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need.
And that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Hernes picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Yamal. Bellingham! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Adams. And Bastoni. Vardiol. Vitinha. Barella does well to get it back. There's the header! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tries to play it through. Mohamed Salah showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Victoria, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. It's a threatening, but great chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Vinicius Junior, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And it's Bellingham. And it's made its way to him. And now the breakaway. Nicely weighted ball. And he's on his way! He's found some space. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Victoria have themselves a chance from the spot. The major moment in the game. Fantastic save, Ter Stegen. Costa Curta has it in a wide position. Mateus gets into some space. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get... Oh, it's fallen loose again! He's had a shot! And he's there to belt it away. Kyle Walker. Not the most accurate pass. Rummenigge. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely aimed pass. Mateus, Rummenigge, and a chance! It's a loose ball. He'll try to keep this alive. He's missed, but not by that far. Nicely shaped ball. And this is Drogba. And he shoots! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, this looks sharp. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Brahim Diaz. Now it's Yamal. Can he finish? A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the story of the first half is dominated by the spot kick miss. It should have broken the deadlock, but here we are, and I think there's still plenty to play for.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Vardiol. It's Vinicius Junior. Vardiol. Mateus.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Yamal's cross. And he's there to clear it. And still we await the first breakthrough. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ernest. Great vision. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's searching through. Ter Stegen with the clearance. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Back into the middle. Vitinha. Mohamed Salah. Played out towards the right wing. Vitinha. Oh, that's fabulous. Now the delivery. Rummenigge! Bellingham.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Drogba, and it's Bellingham.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Salah. Barella cuts out the pass. Drogba. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ernest.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that will be it. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running.
Sergi will be out to seize control of that left flank, Peter. He's going to have a very busy game in both defence and attack.
And of course he has this great reputation for energy.
Yeah, and he's not going to miss an opportunity to get in that final third and get a few crosses in.
Pull it. It's played through for him. He has a look up. Casillas gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, shooting chance! It's in! The breakthrough strike! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So, a breakthrough already. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this. And Chet pulls off a sensational save. Oh, he's been caught napping. That has been knocked clear. Now this could be a chance. Oh, right place, right time. And he can clear it away. Mateus. Great vision. Can he get it through? Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up...
There's the shot! In he goes again! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And he shoots! It's in! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Victoria looking to pass their way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Thuram gets across to intercept that. Threads one in. Sergi gets good distance on it. Rijkaard. Nicely weighted ball. Ernest. Aimed beyond the defence. No, that's been intercepted.
3 minutes added time.
That's a cute ball. Now who's going to be first to this? And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Please be reminded that drinking is only
No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
He's gone for goal! Ernest quietly revving up. And it's Hullet. And there's the shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Hullet. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that was very necessary. Now, can they get him away? Oh, what a shot at goal! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
That's a sharp pass. Hernus. Edmilson. Now Hernus. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's had it taken off him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Hernus. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Vitinha. Hernus. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Rafael Varane. Mateus makes the interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's been cut out, well played. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rui Costa. Oh, this is a very good run. And he's found a way past. He won't be happy with that one. Rui Costa. It's Rui Costa! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, smashing header! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the
Added
ball.
minutes has been
Made
indicated.
a classic move and made it perfectly.
And the shot! Four extra minutes added on. And here's Mohamed Salah. Thuram gets it away. And that will be it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock
everybody, and
horns.
welcome
This
to
is
today's
football
match.
at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Well, clearly Uli Hoeneß was a great in his own right, but was also known as one half of a legendary strike partnership.
Yeah, and he was the more creative one, Peter. Likes to use the left side, a great dribbler who set up as many goals as he scored. He'll be asking questions of anyone on his side, just looking to try and get behind that defensive line.
Yeah, he has outstanding strength, of course, silky feet and sharp running and even sharper finishing. Now it's Vitinha. Howson. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Passing nice and neat. Plenty to aim at here. Howson is there to clear. Mohamed Salah. Danger averted for now. Passes short and sharp. And he was alert to it. Hoeneß. Rummenigge. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Good ball, good take. Rummenigge! Rummenigge! Surely a man who will pass the test of time! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Knocks it into space, and he's certainly onside here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Vitinha. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Neymar. Now that looks a cracking ball. Picked out brilliantly. Chance for a shot! Sticks it away! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's in a great position
There
here.
will be 1 minute
He's having a
added
go.
time.
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Rummenigge has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
There's the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And here's Mohamed Salah. This might spell and he shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes.
The goal scorer!
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
He's had a shot! He has done it! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Tries a shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Chouameni, and it's Salah. Rummenigge is onto this, and smartly reclaimed. Goes for a shot! Goal! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. It's starting to look like a done deal now. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's put paid to a promising move. Real shot! Off the post!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Howson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rummenigge going face-to-face with his great rival. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Driving through the middle. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Hernes, Rummenigge, and Mateus. Well seen, saw that coming. Chouameni, Vitinha.
4 added minutes has
Lovely
been indicated.
pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's nice. Time added on, 4 minutes. Now that's well seen too. And we're done. A tale of 2 teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So, Jim, how do you reflect on...